Hi everyone! Today we're going to take a look at the best budget laptop for music production in the market for this year. First, we're going to show you our top 10 best picks, and we'll talk about what you should look for before buying a budget laptop for music production. You can find links to all of the products we've mentioned in this video down in the description below. Let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Acer Aspire 5 of 515. Taking into account the holy trinity of music production laptop specs, CPU, RAM, and storage, the Acer Aspire 5 is a great choice for the vast majority of people on a budget. The Intel IFA processor will chug along nicely, while 8 GB of RAM means you can be reasonably expansive with your arrangements. Adding in a USB-C port means you can take advantage of faster data transfer speeds, although its 512 GB SSD is a real bonus at this price point. You'll struggle to find a better Windows machine for under $500/PS500. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Asus VivoBook Flip. Asus has plenty to offer in the mid-range market, but we've opted for the Asus VivoBook Flip. While it might look a bit gimmicky, essentially what we've got is a nicely spec'd convertible laptop/tablet, which runs full Windows 10 and has a decent baseline spec for music production. Using a touchscreen to control a Dell like Ableton does come with its benefits and occasional drawbacks, but for the budget-conscious producer who likes to leave the studio every now and again, this is a solid, versatile entry-level option. The number 3 position is held by Microsoft Surface Go. Interest in the Surface lineup gathers pace with each new iteration, but for budget-conscious producers, the Microsoft Surface Go 2-in-1 is worth consideration. Admittedly, you're not going to be crafting extensive compositions on its small touchscreen. The low-end Intel Platinum processor will see to that, and having only one USB port means hubs will be required. But on paper, it's still an impressive proposition. 8 GB of RAM on the top-line model, along with a 128 solid-state drive, means using the Surface Go as a musical sketch guide is a viable option. It comes pre-installed with Windows 10s, which restricts what apps can be installed, but this can be changed to offer full-fat Windows 10 Home easily in the settings. Next at number 4 we have Samsung 4 Plus Chromebook. Bit of a curveball, this one. The Samsung 4 Plus Chromebook won't run regular digital audio workstations, DAWs like Ableton Live, Cubase, or Pro Tools. It doesn't have banks of power to draw from. But it does offer a glimpse at what the future might look like for computer-based audio production. With Chrome OS, you're essentially limited to apps that can be found in Google's Play Store or run via a browser, assuming you don't want to go down the Linux route, that is. On the Play Store there is a slimmed-down version of FL Studio which works a treat, while online you'll find services like AudioTool and the Spotify-owned Soundtrack which give tech-savvy beatmakers the chance to produce tracks directly through a cloud-based browser interface. Chromebooks aren't going to be the first choice of most producers, particularly those recording and working directly with raw audio. But for anyone content to play around with loops and virtual instruments, it's definitely worth investigation. The number 5 position is held by Dell Inspiron 153,000. The Dell Inspiron range has been the first laptop many bedroom producers used to start them on their recording journey. Packing in some respectable spec and the peace of mind that comes from using a trusted brand like Dell, the Inspiron range is definitely worth a look. The model we've opted for features 8 GB of RAM, which can be upgraded in the future quite easily, and a dual storage method that provides 1 GB of HDD storage with 128 GB of solid state, offering the best of both worlds. We have liked a USB-C port, as that's the way the world's going, and the Intel A3 isn't what you'd call a powerhouse, but you can't go far wrong with the Inspiron. The number 6 position is dominated by HP 15F23X. We'll end the list on something aspirational. Just shy of $600/PS6 may seem excessive for a budget laptop, and it's something we're aware of. But we're of a mind to keep it here simply because it's worth highlighting the jump in overall performance capability you get when you wander north of this price bracket. The HP 15F23X laptop brands have the worst product naming conventions, offers 12 GB of RAM, making it ideal for large arrangements or tracks using a lot of recorded audio. It has a speedy solid-state drive for accessing files, and the Ryzen 5 CPU performs consistently well under testing. Yes, it costs a bit more, but the increased spec means it could end up serving you far longer than some of the other cheaper models on test today. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Apple MacBook Pro and GL503387. Apple MacBook Pro MJLQ2. Apple's MacBook Pro MJLQ2 is the finest laptop for making music recordings and is frequently utilized by artists. The existence of Apple macOS X ensures that the rendering process runs smoothly and without latency. It also comes with an Intel Inspiron processor running at 2.2 GHz, 16 GB of RAM, and a 256 GB SSD. Editing is fast with the assistance of applications on your MacBook Pro. There are also Intel Iris Pro graphics to make movies, which are equivalent to the capabilities of the NVIDIA GeForce GT750. The laptop has a 15.4-inch Retina display with a resolution of 2560 x 1600 pixels. The number 8 position is held by Asus ROG GL503387. Another product from the Asus ROG GL503387 is a gaming laptop that can also be used to make music. One of the greatest features of this laptop is the availability of a 1TB HDD internal memory as well as a 128GB SSD, allowing for the storage of more music projects without the need for external memory. Furthermore, Asus employs a 15.6-inch display. This screen has a full HD resolution, which makes it suitable for musical activities. This Windows laptop is powered by an Intel Core i7 CPU that runs at 2.8 GHz. With the help of 8 RAM, this CPU is becoming more efficient. You may easily record music without latency if you have a reasonably strong engine. Next, at number 9, we have Dell XPS 15. The Dell XPS 15 is also a strong competitor for Windows-based music laptops. The price is high, yet it is reasonable in comparison to the features it offers. This laptop is lighter, quicker, and performs better. It features an Intel Core i7 processor that can run at up to 3.8 GHz. With an extra 16 GB of RAM, the CPU performs even better. Dell fitted a 512GB SSD as internal memory. This laptop will have a 15.6-inch screen with a resolution of 3840 x 2160 pixels and will run Windows 10. The NVIDIA GeForce GT750 also has 4 DDR5 VRAM, making it more capable of pouring multimedia. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Asus ZenBook FlipUX 360 DQ250. The Asus ZenBook FlipUX 360 DQ250 is the next laptop for music creation. This skill to record songs can be depended upon. The Asus ZenBook FlipUX 360 DQ250 has a beautiful and lightweight design that makes it ideal for traveling and music creation on the move. You'll discover stringent requirements so you may work whenever and wherever you choose. A 13.3-inch screen with a resolution of 3200 x 1800 pixels has been fitted by Asus. Asus utilizes an Intel Core i7 processor with a clock speed of 2.7 GHz for the engine. With 16 RAM and a 512GB SSD, this CPU is more than sufficient. That's all for today. We upload budget-friendly product review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.